In this video, I'll show you various ways how you can send a message through 8x8 Connect's multi-channel sender. First, you want to be on the Connect dashboard, and once you're on the dashboard, you can go ahead and go to the Senders tab here. And once you see this page, you'll want to select the SMS option for how you want to send your messages, and then you'll want to select the sub-account. In this case, this is a demo account, and I have many sub-accounts associated. And in your normal account, you may only have one or two sub-accounts. So just go ahead and select your sub-account you'd like to send from. In the next step, you can go to select who should receive this message. So there are four options here. You can upload a file, you can enter a mobile number, you can add contacts from the contact list or a contact group. In this case, I'm going to go through the simplest one first, so just entering a number manually, and then I'm going to enter my sender ID that I'd like to send from in this step, and then enter in a message. Now once I've entered my message, the last step here is to name the campaign, and then also optionally put in a client message ID to identify this message in any API calls or any logs as well. You can also opt to send the message either now or schedule it for later. We'd like to send it now, so I'll go ahead and submit. And you can see that message came in on the left side where I have my phone. So that's one example of how to send a message. Now if we go back to multi-channel sender, we can select SMS again and try to send in a different way. So I'm going to select the sub account, and this time I'm going to select a contact. So I'm going to search for my contact here. I see my Singapore number here, and then I'm going to add this contact, and then I can take the same steps. You can go ahead and send the message as default, with the default settings rather, and then we can see that the message came in successfully. So that's the second way, using the contact list. Now going back to the sender again, using the same sub-account, we can also use a contact group. So I have a test group here. I'm going to add this group. And then I'm going to, again, select the same sender ID. And then go ahead and send my message. Now we saw this come in as well on the left side. Now going back, we'll send a message, and we'll also use a templated message. So I'll go ahead and use the same sub account here. I will go ahead and I'll just use the simplest way to send a message again for now, just to a mobile number. And then I'm going to select a template actually this time. I'm going to select this basic template here, and it fills in the details. And I'm just going to send the message. And you can see that message come in as well. And now I'll go through the most complex example here, which is to use a list, Excel sheet rather, or a Google sheet, and I'm going to upload it here. And just to show what this list looks like, we can see I just have one entry. Just for demo purposes, I have the phone number, and then I have also a parameter named name, and I've filled in my name, and then I've filled in a parameter called date with a date as well. So that's the data that we see here. Then we can go ahead and associate that. So the first column should be the mobile number that we're sending to. Second column, we can name this name. So we can type in a new column name and select it, and you'll see it'll turn green for associating the spreadsheet column with that variable. And then for here, likewise, we'll put in a new custom field here, column here for date, and then we'll process this. And there's a purpose behind these labels, which I'll show on the template step. So I'm going to go ahead and search for my templates, and I'm going to use this template that we created in a previous tutorial. And you'll notice this template is using two parameters, one called name and one called date. Now if we select this template, it's going to insert these custom fields into this value for each of the numbers associated with that row. So for example, here, this number is associated with the name here, Ramel, and then the date, October 5th. So we should see these values populated. So I'll go ahead and click send message, and then send the message. And then what we should see here is this message, which populated the name from the spreadsheet as well as the date. Now, if you ever want to reference any of these campaigns, you can go here and you can see in the campaigns tab here any of these messages and campaigns that were sent. And so that covers the many options of how to use multi-channel sender in the 8x8 Connect dashboard to send messages.